Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited for today's video. I'm not excited that this is the second time I'm recording it. I feel like you lose a little juice when you record for the second time. But I am excited for this video because it is going to take me through the next year and guide my channel, kind of honing into the way that I want it to be. And as you saw from the title, 2019 is going to be my low-buy year. There are so many reasons for this, and in this video I'm going to go over why I'm doing a low-buy year, what it's going to look like for me, and what I'm really excited for this next coming year. So this has actually been something that I've been planning, and by planning I mean like laying out my groundwork for what I want it to look like and what rules I want to follow and things like that. I've been planning this out for well over a month. These videos are really hard for me to film, like the ones where I'm just talking, because I am very like ADD. Like, what was I talking about? I forgot to mention this. I forgot to mention this. So I wanted to have my thoughts kind of planned out before I went into this. It's taken me a while to get to filming this, but that's okay because 2019 is right around the corner. So this video is coming in at perfect timing because it is going to start in January of 2019. Actually, I might start it the day after Christmas. I should have known that before doing this. Let's just do that. We're going to start it the day after Christmas. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start with why I decided to do a low buy year and versus a no buy year or just keep buying like I wanted to. So for me, makeup is something that I really love. You guys know I really love eyeshadows and the colorfulness of it, but also the creativity of it. And I think you'll find this with a lot of the creators doing low buys is we all similarly have a love for creativity of makeup. And when you are always buying the next palette that comes out or the next thing that comes out, it's really hard to dig into the things that you own and be creative like you want to be. And that's really where I want to go with makeup this year. So that's one of the reasons that I am starting a no buy, is just to use what I have and expand on the creativity of it and be creative with how I'm combining different palettes or different shadows and things like that, how I'm applying them, techniques I'm using. And the thing for me is when I get a new palette, I don't go right in with a super creative look. I start, like if you watch my first impressions videos with palettes, they are typically are a more standard kind of look. And then I might get a little more into it in the 3 Looks 1 palette, but my really creative looks come from when I'm just playing with makeup that I've already been using. And that's really I really want to get more into those kind of looks. That's what I really enjoy doing. And so you're going to see a lot more of that on this channel, but there also are some ideas and series that I've been throwing around in my head for a long time that I just don't ever get to. So a couple of things that you're going to be seeing from my channel in 2019 is I want to do more 2 palettes combined. So 2 palettes, 2 looks, 2 palettes, 1 look. Maybe a palette each on their own and then combined together. I just want to do more combining of palettes. And I kind of want to have like each month be centered around a palette and then each week pull a different palette into using that palette. So we'll see that maybe 2 time constrictive for 1 per week, but definitely at least 2 a month, where each month has a specific palette and then it gets a different palette matched up with it for different looks throughout that month. So that's something I've really been wanting to do that I just haven't had time to do, because I mean I almost upload every day and I still don't have time to get these things in. I really want to do more collaborations in 2019. There are so many amazing YouTubers that also love color like me or don't, and I want to collab more with them and just see where we can kind of take collaborations. And I think that also kind of pushes the creativity envelope, and I like that. I want to do more palette bingos. The thing I really love about palette bingos is you don't get to pick your shadows, so you really have to use your creativity with that, and I love that about palette bingos, as well as doing some different challenges where you guys are picking what makeup that I'm wearing. I think that would be fun, and pushing the envelope a little bit for me as well, where other people are choosing my makeup. Oh shoot, see, I just lost my train of thought about something else I wanted to do in 2019. Going along with that kind of stuff, that's one of the reasons I chose to do a low buy versus a no buy, because I do love makeup, and if there is something so unique and amazing that comes out, like, I'm gonna get it. But I also chose to go on this low buy route, low buy / no buy route, so I can use the things that I have. So another reason that I'm doing the low buy no buy is because there are going to be some no buys in this as well. It's because I have an overwhelming amount of makeup, skincare, all of that kinds of stuff. And one thing I learned from my project pan is learning how long you can go with an item. And I really have an excess of stuff. Now, I am not on an anti-consumerism train, or like, I don't judge anyone on anything. We all have got our issues, okay? Nobody needs to be judging anybody else. For me, I don't like all the clutter and not knowing what I own. I have a lot of stuff that I don't know I own, or I don't even know if I like it or not because I haven't been able to use it. So going on this low buy, I'm going to be able to actually use products that I have. I'm going to be able to give you guys more detailed reviews of whether I like them or not and what they are like. And I'm going to know if I like them or not and whether I should repurchase them or not. So something else I think I'm going to learn from this low buy, no buy is what my favorite products are. I learned some of that from my project pan because you're using products more often. But I think something else that's going to come from this is a couple different kinds of shop my stashes. So definitely shop my stashes with products. I don't want to do project pans because I don't want to be using them for that long until they're gone, because I want to be dipping into all of my products this year. So I think shop my stashes can help me to do that. So I'm actually giving products time to see what their quality is like and how I like them, how the best way to work with them is, things like that. But then I also want to do some shop my samples. I have so many samples that I could give you guys so many more opinions on so many more products if I actually use them. Definitely want to do some shop my samples as well as some shop my stashes, and that's going to be able to give me a better idea of what I actually think about these products instead of just like trying one, using it a couple days, what do I think of it? Try another one, what do I think of it? So obviously with a low buy year, those kind of videos are going to be out the window, as well as my haul videos. I'll still do like a monthly haul video, which with whatever I purchased from that month, but I really have too many haul videos. Like, I have too many hauls, period. So those will get replaced with some more tutorial reviews kinds of things, more in-depth things. So what else? I have products that I have placed on a no-buy list and a low-buy list, and then a numbered items that I can purchase kind of list. So the items that are on a no-buy list are products that I know I don't like. I probably have years of these products in my collection. I don't need any more. I need to use what I have. Unfortunately, that includes lip products. Lip liners, lipsticks, lip glosses, lip everything is on my no-buy list. How long will that last? Let's see. Also on the no-buy list is highlighters. So products that I love. There's a lot of products I love on my no-buy list, but that's because I love them so much that I have so many and I don't need any more. How about mascara? I have so many mascaras. Like, I don't need to buy mascaras for the next 5 years. So mascaras are on my no-buy list. Something else that I think is going to... Oh, blush is on the no-buy list. And then I think bronzer will be able to stay on the no-buy list. It may end up going to the low-buy if for some chance I use every bronzer that I own. I don't know if that's possible. So that's the no-buy list. And then I have the list of if I use up all the product I have of these, they can be purchased. So those are concealers, And these are things that I think I will need to purchase this year that I think I'll run out of. Concealer, brow products. I have a lot, but I think I'll use them up. Liquid liners. I have several of those too, but I use that every day. I think I'll probably use that up eventually this year. Foundation. Foundation is a little bit trickier of a one though, because if you've seen any of my foundation videos, I have the worst time finding a foundation that looks good on my skin. So I may be needing to pull into a lot of those sample packets that I have. And then powders and primers. So I don't know if I'll need to purchase a primer this year, but I may need to. And I probably will need to get like a pressed powder, setting powder as well. I like to use a colored pressed setting powder, and I think I only have 2 of those, and one of them I've hit pan on. So I'll probably end up needing to purchase something in that category as well. Was that all of the categories? Oh, lashes. Lashes is in the only purchasing if necessary pile, and the reason is I have recently become very addicted to them and purchased a lot of them. So I don't really think I may not need to purchase lashes this year, but if I do get to a point where I'm pretty much like don't have any left that I can use, I will go ahead and make a purchase of those. So those are all products that, you know, if I run out of all of them, I can purchase one to replace it. Now I can't go and purchase like 5 boxes of lashes to replace it, but if I run out of all my lashes, then I can replace, you know, with a couple that I can use. So within reason. Then we come to the other products. Eyeshadows, eyeliners. Is that everything? I mean, I really don't need to purchase any brushes either, to be quite honest. I have another one that's on the no need to buy, and that's setting sprays. I have enough to last me a couple years probably. That leaves us with eyeshadows, colored liners, and skincare products. So I'm going to start with skincare. So I really am, I mean, I typically only buy skincare when I run out. So I really have my products that I love, like my toner, essence, moisturizer, eye cream, matte, you know, like I have my products that I love of those. So those are all going to be things, if I run out, then I repurchase. I probably actually, I don't know if I'll need to buy a daytime moisturizer or not. I have got a lot of those that I've gotten in subscription boxes. So there's definitely going to be some shop your sample on skincare products as well. But all of those are going to be as needed. I will make a purchase of them. And then we come to eyeshadows and colored liner. There are still colored liners that I would like to have that I don't have. So specific colors. If those come on sale and I find one I like, then I'm going to purchase it. I'm not going to purchase colors that I already own. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Eyeshadows. This is the one I've had the hardest time and still don't have a clear-cut set of rules for. So I think what I'm going to do for eyeshadow, colored liners, and all the other odds and ends, so eyeshadow primer, I mean anything else that I might want to pick up that I see, is I'm trying to think of a reasonable number for the month. So if I were to buy one eyeshadow palette a month, and then like 2 other odds and ends, is kind of what I came to. So I'm thinking 3 items a month is a good number, because I don't think I need to bring in more than 3 items a month if I'm not purchasing anything like lipstick or highlighter or brow products or any of that stuff. And if my products that are purchased, if they empty out, those will count as one of my 3 products that I can purchase for that month. I am going to save so much money this year. This idea came from Angelica Nyquist. She said that if she only purchases 2 one month, that they can roll over, and I'm going to go ahead and do that too. So if I don't purchase my 3 products one month, then I can collect rollover products. So along with being more creative with my products, actually using and learning more about them and finding out if I really like them, as well as finding out what products I actually own and like playing with what I have and knowing what I have and not having so much makeup clutter, I also hope to be able to purchase products that I really want that haven't purchased because the price has been like a deterrent for me. For example, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting setting powder or dim light setting powder or whatever it's called, that has been on a wish list of mine for years. So in this, using what I have and not purchasing what I don't need, I'm hoping to allow myself and realize that I'm still saving money, not buying all this other stuff and purchasing products that I actually really want to own. There's also a lot of brands that I want to try, indie brands, things like that. If I'm not buying, you know, like all these NYX lipsticks, then I'll have money to be able to purchase those things that I really want to purchase. So that is another reason for doing this. Something else I'm really going to be looking at this year is my subscription boxes. So you will see some videos towards the beginning of the year where I'm really analyzing the past year subscription boxes and if they're worth it or not. And there are probably some that are going to be on the chopping block for me because I just don't really need them. But then there will also be some, like BoxyCharm right now would be on the chopping block, except for the fact that I'm going on a low buy, so I won't be bringing in as much. So BoxyCharm may be more fun for me. So I'm not cutting out subscription boxes, but I am going to be analyzing what's in them a little bit more. So a couple other of little caveats into my low buy year is the Ulta 21 days events. If there is something on really good sale, I'm going to buy it if I think I'm going to need it that year. So if there is a liquid liner that's half price and I know I'm going to need a liquid liner before the end of the year, I'm going to buy it at half price and not at full price. That just, to me, that's how it makes sense, okay? Some of you guys might think it doesn't. Something else that I will be purchasing is, so every month they have their Diamond Reward, which is a free full-size item. More than likely, if it's something that I really want, I will make my purchase for the month, if it's like something I've run out of or something, on that day, so I can also get my Diamond Reward for that. I'm still gonna get things like that if it's something that I really need. This year is really about several things. It is about saving money, being wise about how it's being spent, if I really need things or not. It is about decluttering my makeup collection. It's about being creative with the makeup that I have, and it is about learning more about my makeup and what I actually own and being able to give you guys better reviews based off of that. So I would love for suggestions, things you want to see this upcoming year. I am open to all of those. I don't think I'll have any difficulty getting out 5 videos a week to you guys with all of the things that I've been wanting to do all year and haven't had time to do. I would also like to do more mini reviews on my channel of specific products that I really like or really don't like, to recommend for you to get them or to steer clear of them. I will still have my Sunday, will I buy it or not? And it will stay the same. Is it on my wish list? Am I going to purchase it? Or is there no way I'm going near it list? So those will still be coming, but I'll definitely be being more strategic during them as well. All right, I'm sure I forgot things. Like I said, these videos are the hardest for me to film because I do not have clear train of thought. I skip around every which way, but I have taken a lot of time to think this out and think about how a low buy year is going to work best for me, what it's going to look like that is going to be best for me and for my channel as well. And the funny thing is this is not just in my makeup world. Like, I'm decluttering my house. We're using what's here, and if we don't need it, we're not getting it. So it's kind of something I'm doing all around and not just with makeup, but I am really feeling overwhelmed by clutter lately, and I just want to be done with it, you know? Oh, something else that you'll see is you will see a lot more of what my collection entails, and you're going to get a better picture of why I don't need to be purchasing things. Because I know I've done like my makeup collection declutter videos, but those videos typically don't include products that I haven't opened yet. So you're going to be seeing a little more of that as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you're doing any kind of low buy or what kinds of videos you want to see from me this year. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Please do subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!